Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it's me again, Lizzie here to speak to you guys as usual about one thing or the other that hopefully you guys will find useful. I'll be talking about working and saving while studying. So if you're in uni or in college and you are thinking of, oh, I really wish I could start saving right now and not just wait until I start working full time before I save, this video is for you, especially if it's actually really hard for you to save because you're having to support yourself, you're having to supplement whatever it is you get from home, or maybe you don't even get anything from home. This video is for you. But before I start, I must let you know that whatever it is I share in this video are from my own personal experiences. So these are the things that I did and worked for me. So it is left for you to try it out and see if it works for you. And if it doesn't, keep striving and trying new things. And before you know it, you figure out what exactly works for you. Okay, let's get to it. So first thing that I would like to say, which I think a lot of students tend to not think about, not really think is a big deal, or they just don't know how to work around it. It's about buying textbooks. Yeah. I studied law and I can tell you that I bought very few books, and the few books that I bought, very few textbooks, and the few textbooks that I bought were actually secondhand, which I ended up selling when I finished uni. Why? Because these days you can get everything online. You can get basically every knowledge you need online, and this was something that a student that was actually about finishing uni when I started shared with me, and she was also studying law and made a first class. So she told me, you don't need to buy all these textbooks they're recommending for you to buy, especially the new ones. You can buy them, but you can buy maybe the last edition, and you can get them from eBay or from a fellow student. And some of these books are even online on the online school library. So you have resources out there without even spending anything or spending so much. So that's one thing I would also like to pass on to you guys. If you cannot afford it, if you can afford it, great. That would even help you to start building up library. If you're the type that you want to have like all the books on what you studied in your house, your personal library, great. But if you're not so bothered like me, because if I need to know something, I can just Google it online and there will be like textbooks, ebooks, books that people have used on eBay that I can just click and buy, and problem solved. Alright, so in regards to textbooks, some people might be like, oh, the new textbooks have all the new information and everything. I don't know about other courses, but for law, the principles usually stay the same with the next edition. And case laws, yeah, there may be some new case laws, but not too many, especially in the space of 1 year. If you're getting like an old edition, maybe from like 3 years ago, yeah, you might need to do some research. That's all you need to do to get updated with the case laws, with whatever changes that have been made. But basically the principles stay the same. And then for you to actually make money, try to get a job. I would advise for anyone to, especially if you haven't got any work experience before starting uni, try to get a job in your first year. Yes, especially maybe during the long summer break, or if you can, while you're studying, try to get a job that is entry level. So for example, if it means working at a restaurant or wherever where you can be earning something, I would advise that you do it and save from that, especially if you're having support from home. Try as much to save from whatever it is you're getting from working. If you can't save so much, use that to get experience. So use your first year. If you can't really save so much in your first year, use your first year to at least get a job on your CV. This is for people that haven't worked even before starting uni. Then when you get to your second year, your third year, you can start to apply for better jobs, which you get better pay, and then you can try to save from there. A lot of British students, in the UK tend to have financial support from the government. Here I want to speak to you guys. Try not to spend all your student finance on weeds. Yes, weeds. Because I had, some students around me while I was in uni, and once that student finance comes, it's gone. Like it's gone on weaves, it's gone on bags, it's gone on shopping. Yes, I get it. You only have one life. And if you feel you only have one life and you just want to enjoy that money, I'm not speaking to you. But for you actually watching this and thinking, I actually want to be able to save, then yes, when you get your student finance, use that to sort out things like rent, things like your utility bills, feeding, and then whatever you get from working on the side, save that. And how do you save that? Because it's easy for one to just say save. You can just have the money in your account and you're thinking, I'm going to save that. But the truth is, it's in your account. Once you find anything you want to buy online, it's easy for you to just connect your bank account and just, buy whatever it is you want to buy. So when I figured that it was very easy for me to just spend even the money that I didn't have, I knew I had to do something. And what did I do? I opened a separate bank account called ISA. Can't remember the full meaning of ISA, but basically I opened it with NatWest, and they wouldn't tax whatever it is that's going into that account. There's some kind of benefit, but that benefit I didn't really look into it that much. The benefit that I wanted with that, I told them that I did not want to have online. I didn't want to use any of their online services, so I couldn't access my account online, and I also did not get a debit card. So I refused to get a debit card. I still don't have a debit card for that account till today. And once I get paid, I just transfer money in there. If my parents send me money and, I have a few extra, I send it in there and it's in there. And I can tell you that I wasn't able to save so much as I thought I was going to be able to save. But I was actually able to save like over £1,000, and that was what helped me at the end of my uni when I wanted to start YouTubing, to get a camera and some of the things that I was able to get to start my makeup business. And also, I didn't spend everything. Also helped me when myself and my husband first got married. Yes, it came in handy. That little saving actually did come in handy. So no matter how little it is you're saving, at least you're saving something. It's better than nothing. And also I would advise that if you have friends around you that get all the dollars and pounds and naira and everything from their rich parents' pockets, try not to compare yourself to them. When they say let's go out, let's go shopping, learn to say no. Because really, why are you going? You haven't even got the money. Then sometimes, I knew some people that went into like hundreds of pounds overdraft while at uni. They were not paying. It wasn't like it was used for bills or for rent. It was just used on something that was just unnecessary. So, when people are asking you, let's go out, let's just go do this, let's go, to this party, or let's go shopping. They have the money. You don't. So learn to say no. I know it's easy for you to just dip into your overdraft or whatever, which was why I limited my overdraft with my bank to £10. So once it's going over £10, it wouldn't even let me do anything. So I won't be able to shop. You just see, when I'm trying to shop, they just tell me, oh, sorry, your card is not working. I know, yeah, that's it. So I'll just take some things off and, I'm spending what I have. So that £10, I'll even be getting texts from Barclays, like, you've gone over your overdraft, or you've gotten to your overdraft limits and stuff. You need to transfer money or whatever. before this day so you don't get surcharges and stuff. Yes, I did that. I could have increased it, but till today I still have a £10 overdraft limit because I'm one of those people that I don't like credit. I don't like all these credit cards. I don't like owing people money. I like to spend what I have, and at the same time I like to save. So I won't be spending so much unless I really need to. So there were times when I would just have to tell friends, I'm sorry guys, no, I can't afford it. And then when it comes to shopping, obviously you're working. I'm one of those people who feel like if you're working, at least you need to enjoy while you're working. Like you need to enjoy you need to kind of reward yourself, you know, for those hard work and everything. So I wouldn't say don't shop, but shop wisely. So when I was at uni, I don't think I ever shopped anything that wasn't on sale. I shopped every single, okay, not every single, but I always shopped every time during the sale season. So online, I would go online, I would check on the sales section, and that's where I shop. When I go into the store, I shop at sales section. I don't, go over my limits because I know what I have, I know what's in my accounts, I know what's in my pockets. I don't know how it works in other countries, but in the UK, we have like breaks from like summer breaks from like May, middle of May or end of May to like beginning of September. So that's like what? June, July, August, September. That's like 3 months and a bit more. I think it goes without saying, get a job. Get something doing, make some money. I knew people at uni that were working together, and when they go home for summer, maybe to like London or their family home, they work like 3 jobs, and they tell me that they're able to like make £5,000 or more from all those jobs. Because what are they doing during that summer break? If they're not working, they're basically just staying at home and wasting time away. So for the ones that know that they want to make money and not work so much when uni starts, and still able to concentrate on their studies, they use the long summer break to work. And I think a lot of people already do it, but there's some people that they don't really take it seriously. Hell yeah, I had people around me who did not work a single day in their life while we were at uni. I mean, yes, even if you had support from home, just for the experience, at least wait to have a CV and be like, at least I worked. You go into uni for like 3 years or 4 years for some people, and you just come out with your certificate. Basically, all you've paid for is your certificate. Okay, cool. Anything extra? And if you can gain that experience and make money at the same time, even better. Because then at least you've got an opportunity to save. It works, at least you're gaining both ways. So yeah, that is it from me today. I hope this makes sense to you guys and you're able to pick 1 or 2 things to apply, in your daily lives. And yeah, if there's anything that you want to add or take away or divide or multiply, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, we can get the discussion going. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.